Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and cross watchers. This is your tarot reading for the week ahead whenever you're finding this. If you're watching along as I post because you're subscribed, this is for the week of January 13th through the 19th, 2025. So I'm shuffling up the good tarot, and as I do that, I want to let you guys know that I am offering my free ebook. So go get that. It is a tarot guide, so you can download it to your phone, your tablet, etc. And it'll give you the meanings of all the tarot cards upright and in reverse and in different types of reading, like love readings, career readings, etc. I also just launched my new 3-month-long coaching program, and in this coaching program, it is the Shamanic life transformation coaching. Within 3 months, we will completely transform your life for the better through hour-long personal readings, daily email correspondence if you want, and lots of other resources. So go check that out if you're really looking for change. So first card out, Gemini, you have the 7 of Earth in reverse. Yeah, you've been working pretty hard on certain things and you're just absolutely ready to reap the rewards of your hard work. For some of you, it's like, man, I really deserve a raise, I deserve more money, etc. Because I've just been working so hard, and that could be a little bit frustrating. And a part of you may be wanting to give up because it's like, I worked so hard on this, I'm not receiving the results that I want. And I just feel tempted and called to say, do not keep up, or do not give up, keep going. Keep going. And be more consistent. Be on a schedule. I don't know why. This is just randomly coming through, not even from the cards. Be on a schedule. Like if you are trying to achieve something within your career, like show up at the same time every day. Post at the same time every day if you have a YouTube channel, I say to myself. Or, do something very punctually every single day, and you will very quickly reap those rewards, those results, okay? We have the 6 of Earth coming out right next to that exactly. The tides are changing, and there's a lot of prosperity and generosity from the universe that will begin pouring into your life very abundantly, and a lot of sort of like almost magical blessings are going to occur when you listen to the advice I just gave you and don't give up and be more punctual with what you're doing. And don't allow yourself to have these sort of messy schedules and be very inconsistent. For example, like let's just say you're trying to grow a social media page like an Instagram or TikTok, but it's like you are posting at random times of the day, not consistently at all, just whenever you can get something out there. That's not going to work in your favor. And you may be getting frustrated because you post very high quality Instagram posts that you work hard on, but Spirit is saying, first off, don't give up, and second off, be very consistent at the same time every single day, and not really making excuses for yourself when you're late or you procrastinate or you don't remain consistent with that. You know what I mean? You will see, and here's the thing, when you get started on that consistency, I am seeing this message literally the same exact week. You are going to experience these wins, this abundance, these manifestations coming through, the harvest that you're waiting to reap, literally the same week. And specifically, like Spirit is saying the same week. But you have to get started on doing that. So make this the week where you begin being extremely consistent with your schedule. We have the 7 of Water in reverse. Exactly. Like enough of daydreaming and being so up in the air, like having all these ideas but not birthing them into reality. It is time to get very practical, very physical. Okay, disciplined. I am going to, whatever your goal may be, like for example, if your goal is to, I don't know, I just feel like this is financial and career for a lot of you, so I'm going to stick to that example, like of growing your social media page, your Instagram. It's like you have all of these ideas, all of these visions of what your life can look like, and the different ideas you have, once you're more successful, but it's like, just do it now. Literally just do it now. There could already be ideas in your head and you may be scared, like, oh, what if I get judged for this? Or what if it's not high quality? Just do it. Just put it out there, I don't know why. I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people who are either like doing something publicly, like you're some form of artist or content creator, social media person. I don't know why. I just feel like a lot of you guys are watching. Very Gemini thing to do. So it makes sense. Or like, even if you're trying to find a new job, for example, every single day, apply to 5 new jobs. at the same time. Okay, 7 p.m. I am applying to my 5 jobs and do that every single day. You will see success. And then maybe it's like every day at 1 p.m. you call all those jobs back from the previous week and introduce yourself and ask about the thing, being consistent, being on a schedule is your key to success. We have the 10 of fire in reverse. Now, you guys may be arguing with me right now because you have so many things that you're juggling. It's too much. And it's like when one thing is consistent, another thing falls to be inconsistent. Spirit is saying, take the intensity down a notch. Okay. So for example, if you're running every single day, and on top of that, you're trying to also cook yourself some meals every day, like trying to be consistent with making dinner every single night. Take the intensity of your running down, okay? So you're not burning yourself out, feeling sore, and not wanting to cook the next day. Make it an easy run most days of the week. Or like when it comes to your meals that you're making, make them easy meals. Not these like 27-step, 3-hour-long meals. Start very easy. Lower the intensity, 30 minutes or less for cooking the meal. Easy runs most of the time. You know what I mean? It's like you're juggling so much, yes, but if you take the intensity down, you will be so grateful for it, the intensity of how hard you have to work towards it. Like, for example, if you're making these beautiful Instagram posts and it takes you an hour to make each one, Spirit is saying, don't make it that detail oriented. Try to find something that takes a lot less time for you to post, because consistency with like a nice effort is better than being inconsistent with high effort. You know what I mean? Because the consistency really is the foundation for growth. And we see this in children too. It is scientifically proven that children, when they have a stable environment and like a consistent schedule, perform better academically, and across all fields, emotionally, etc. Whereas the kids who have a less stable or like less predictable environment, they tend to suffer more across the board. And we are all just children in adult bodies. You know what I mean? So it's like when you create consistency, even if you feel like you're not operating at the velocity in which you could operate, like you're putting in a little bit less effort than you feel like you could be putting into the various things you're juggling, that is still better than being inconsistent and perfect, okay? That's why everyone keeps saying like perfectionism is the murderer of creativity and productivity. We have the 5 of air upright, which randomly comes into your reading because this is a card of walking away. I feel like this is walking away from parts of you though. Walking away from the parts of you that are very inconsistent, to be honest. This is a Gemini karmic lesson. Anyone with strong Gemini placements has to overcome at some point in their life this pattern of inconsistency within themselves, or this pattern of going back and forth from multiple extremes within themselves, and finding a nice balance between the various parts of you. You're Gemini, you're represented by the twins. You are not a one-dimensional person by any means. Every single Gemini, every person with strong Gemini placements has a very multifaceted personality. You're not just a mother, you're also an artist, you're also a bike rider, you're also fill in the blank, you're a million other things that you do. Spirit is saying, we're not telling you to get rid of any of those things that you're juggling. What we're telling you is to be consistent with all of them across the board. And if that means you cannot perform to the velocity that you want to, or like, because here's the thing, some of you guys may hyper fixate on one of those facets of your personality, and every other area of your life sort of suffers a little bit, or then becomes very inconsistent, because you like that high intensity growth. You hyperfixate and you grow a lot in this one thing, but then the other areas become neglected or inconsistent. Spirit is saying no more of that. That's the part of you that you're walking away from. And instead, you're keeping things balanced, harmonious, and everything is growing together Is it at a slower pace compared to when you focus on just one thing? Yes, but you are a Gemini, and I highly, highly doubt that you're going to remove these other areas of life that you're focused on, these other goals. You're constantly juggling multiple projects, multiple ideas. I don't think that part of you is going to change. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay, so instead of thinking of it in that way, like, oh, I got to get rid of some things, like, just gradually improve in all areas simultaneously, you know, and don't overdo it in any one area. Okay, I hope that made sense. We have the 3 of Fire coming out in reverse as your final card out. Yes, there's a lot of growth for you. Another thing here, there could be travel on your mind, but you may not necessarily have the resources to travel just yet or to plan that trip just yet. So that may be something that's on your mind, and it may be coming through in your dreams. All right, random message, I know. But that's your reading, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely watch for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs to get the fullest overview of your week ahead. Like this video, comment how it resonated down below, and subscribe if you have not already. If you want a personal reading with me one-on-one, the link to that is always in the description box, spiritpsychic.org. I also offer my intention oils there, shamanic life coaching sessions there, as well as my online tarot reading course. So check it out. Bye-bye.